All right. So we're going to be talking about cold water immersion. This has been a trend up and coming lately, and many people have thought it has been really helpful for them for working out or just being more awake in the mornings. And many people feel that it helps their metabolism and they just feel better. So the scientific question of this study is, does cold water showers provide measurable health benefits compared to warm or hot showers? And this question is testable by evaluating specific health outcomes such as immune function, circulation, and mood improvement in individuals using cold showers versus warm or hot showers. And I found a lot of research and studies that help me to evaluate this question. So the dreaded ice bath or cold shower.
Okay, now control your breathing. Remember that gasp reflex. We're nice and calm. We're super calm. Just control it. It's just your body going, get out of here, but we override that, okay?
Simu's body is calm.
All right. So does cold immersion provide a measurable health benefit? Our null hypothesis is cold immersion does not provide measurable health benefits compared to warm or hot showers. And our alternative hypothesis is cold immersion improves specific aspects of health, immune function, circulation, and mood compared to warm or hot showers. All right, so our review of our studies. So the first study that I did is talking about the effect of cold showers on health and work. So it was a randomized controlled trial. This study was a randomized controlled trial with 3,018 participants designed to test the effects of alternating hot to cold showers on sickness, absence, and overall health. Participants were split into two groups. The intervention group took hot to cold showers lasting between 30 to 90 seconds, while the control group took regular showers. The key finding of the study was a 29% reduction in sickness absence for the intervention group, suggesting that cold showers may help reduce illness and improve overall health. However, the study had some limitations. All of this data was self-reported. Introducing potential bias in the follow-up period was relatively short, leaving us uncertain about the long-term effects of the cold showers with health. In conclusion, cold showers could be a simple way to potentially boost immunity and reduce sick days, but more research is needed to confirm whether these benefits are sustainable over time. All right, so the second study was whether health effects or voluntary exposure to cold water can increase metabolic function and other health effects. So this review study analyzed 104 studies on cold water immersion. So it was more of a composite of multiple studies to explore its health effects. It found several potential benefits, including metabolic improvements such as increased activation of brown adipose tissue, which could help with fat loss and improve insulin sensitivity. Basically, when you're exposed to cold temperatures, your body activates mechanisms to maintain its core temperature. And this includes shivering and non-shivering thermogenesis, which the later of which involves the burning of fat to produce heat. Brown adipose tissue plays a key role in this process as it is specialized for burning fat to generate heat. These findings suggest that cold water immersion might help play a role in reducing the risk of metabolic diseases like obesity and diabetes. However, there are a lot of limitations to this study as well, and the studies reviewed had small sample sizes and often lacked diversity in participant demographics. Also, differences in the CWI or cold water immersion protocols like water temperature, duration, and salt composition made it difficult to compare results across studies. Woo! All right, so the third study involves how cold water immersion can improve your mood. And the specific study was how it affects our mood following a single immersion. And in the study, the researchers aimed to investigate whether a single immersion in cold water independent of physical activity can improve mood. The study involved 64 undergraduate students. Of these, 42 participants underwent a cold water immersion for about 20 minutes, and the other 22 served as the control group. Before and after immersion, all participants filled out the profile of mood states questionnaire, and this tool helped assess changes in their mood, including factors like their vigor, esteem, tension, anger, and depression. And the results showed that the participants who experienced cold water immersion had significant improvements in their mood compared to the control group. Specifically, positive mood scores such as vigor and esteem increased. Negative mood scores like tension, anger, and depression decreased significantly. In contrast, the control group showed minimal change with a slight increase in depression scores. So there you have it. If you want to feel a little bit happier, go take some cold showers. This study suggests that the mood improvements are linked to psychological and physiological effects of cold exposure, and these can include a surge in endorphins that naturally happens, the natural feel-good chemicals, or the activation of the body's stress response system, which can lead to greater resilience, and it also can lead to adaptation to thermal stress, which could promote feelings of accomplishment and well-being. The limitations for this study, though, is it was only conducted on young, healthy college students, which may limit the generalization of the findings. They might not work for older adults or other people with other health conditions. And while 64 participants were involved, the relatively small sample size also means that results could be influenced by variability. A larger, more diverse group would help confirm these findings. Overall, the study suggests that even a single exposure to cold water may provide significant improvements, though, for your mood, so potentially offering a simple tool for mental health benefits, as I said before. All right, the fourth study that I did was the effect of cold water immersion after exercise on fatigue, recovery, and exercise performance. So this study pulled data from 20 trials to figure out if the CWI, or cold water immersion, actually works to reduce muscle soreness and fatigue and improve performance. So what these people found is that soreness and fatigue right after using cold water immersion, people felt less muscle soreness and fatigue. This was measured through things like delayed onset muscle soreness and how hard they thought their workout was. The second one, their muscle recovery at 24 hours, markers of muscle damage like creatine kinase were lower, meaning that muscles were healing faster. And creatine kinase is just something that is found in muscles as they're torn. It also helped to clear out lactate, basically the stuff that makes your muscles burn after 24 to 48 hours. Performance, and this is a kind of interesting. The explosive power, like jump performance, was worse right after the cold water immersion. So while it's great for recovery, it's not ideal if you need to perform immediately after. So cold water immersion is great for feeling less sore and recovering faster between workouts, especially when you have back-to-back training sessions. But it's not like magic. It won't reduce inflammation. It might temporarily lower your performance right after. Some limitations in these studies are many studies that they studied were used with smaller sample size, or they didn't test a wide range of participants. So the findings might not apply to everybody. And there are differences in how cold the water was and how long people stayed in it, making it hard to standardize results. So conclusion and for future research, based on the evidence we've looked at, it seems that cold water exposure, including cold showers, can actually improve provide some real health benefits. I think with all the study together, we can reject the null hypothesis and accept the alternative hypothesis, stating that cold showers improve specific aspects of health, like our immune function, circulation, mood, compared to warm or hot showers. These benefits show up in areas like boosting your mood, improving immune function, enhancing circulation, and helping with recovery after exercise. For example, cold showers might reduce how often we get sick, improve our mood by lowering stress or even increasing endorphins, and kickstart metabolic processes like activating brown fat, which helps regulate body heat and energy use. Plus, after a tough workout, they seem to reduce muscle soreness and help fight off that post-exercise fatigue. So while they might sound uncomfortable at first, cold showers may be more than just a mental challenge. They could have some really great payoffs, both for your body and your mind. Now, I wonder how cold is too cold and how long is too long of cold water immersion, and can taking this to the extreme be harmful for us? Those are some things that I'd be interested to look into in the future. But for today, this is my bibliography, and thanks for listening in, and hopefully you all go out and take some cold showers.